Hello, welcome to Floyd Models Kit Review Time. Today we've got IBG's 1/72nd, yes, 1/72nd. This is the Scammell Pioneer SV S2 version. Now the reason I say 1/72nd scale is because we've actually seen this kit already in 1/35th scale and it was absolutely beautiful. There's a review for that one up. I'll link it down below as always. So this is the 1/72nd version, so we've gone a little bit of a turn for the smaller scales. You can see, very nice box art, different to the old one to be honest. Okay, so basically it's a wrecker or a heavy breakdown recovery truck. Okay, so quick run around on the box. You can see also available down in here and over on here. So you got your kit number for this one is 72077, and we've got some of the marking type options down on there like that. Okay, so as we can see, open up the box. We've got an open up box type. Let's stick one of these here. There we go. Okay, as you can see, we have baggier bits. Very nice indeed. We do get a very nice piece of photo etch and the decals, which is quite a nice touch. We get some cable, again, very much thin, and a little bit of box. Let's move that over there. So, start off with, let's have a look in the old instructions. Big instruction sheet with this one, as you can see. Okay, so we've got that sort of photo CAD way of showing all the details on this one, which is fair enough, as you can see. So, usual thing, we've got your actual calls, and then we're working our way through, and again, maybe small on scale, but definitely big on details. And again, this cabling system down in here, you can probably see it down in here, it's all the rigging and everything for the tow, and it is exactly the same as its bigger brother. So, fully detailed engine, we've got the fuel tanks, we've obviously got the running gear, the suspension, okay, we've obviously got the radiator, wheels, and again, all the wrecker recovery equipment. As you can see down in here, we've actually got all your gearboxes, your bits and pieces, and then obviously working our way around full detailed chassis. Again, more suspension and towing gear, all the various items going onto the front. And as you can see, engine being fitted, all the various parts, as you can see, right the way in. Again, working on the actual cab. We've even got armaments for the rifles in the front. Okay, fully detailed cab, all the areas you might expect right the way through. Okay, and then again, great photos showing good detailed positioning of all the parts as it's going in. Okay, getting onto its gear, the bed being fitted down into the back, and then all the equipment going onto that, and then obviously being fitted onto the truck, and then finishing it off. I have to say, I'm impressed, very much impressed. Markings and call outs, as you might imagine, just down in here on this one. So really, these are all what we got down in here. We've got England, autumn 1943, Egypt, January 1944, and then we've actually got one from Normandy, June 44 as well. Okay, so some really nice options down in there and different markings. Again, as you can see, we do get, it looks like a little piece of acetate maybe is that down in there, but again, I think that's on a separate, if we want a mask set for it. And then obviously we've got the other bits which we do get. We'll have to check in there, see if it's in there. Okay, and then obviously those colour call-outs and all the rest of it. So we've got Vallejo, you've got Hataka, look, see, Hataka putting their mark out there. And then obviously Mr. Hobbies, you might have a live colour, AK Interactive as well. Okay, this little bit down in here, this is that cabling. Incredibly detailed, look at that, that's actually tiny stuff, very thin. And then down in here you do get it, it's a little piece of acetate. I'm not going to worry getting this out. So we've got some acetate down in there for your windows. All right, so there's no actual injection molded, looks like clear parts are using acetate, which is fair enough. And again, unfortunately this has had a bit of a knock, it's very thin, but we've got a great piece of photo etch down in here. And then over on this side we've actually got your markings. Okay, so again, really very nice indeed. Okay, so we've got a couple of bags in here. Okay, so starting off on this sprue, we can probably just do these on the smaller camera look. Okay, again, fantastic detail. This is the blind side, starting on the blind side, admittedly, because you've got beautiful detail. And the thing that obviously I'm looking for is the odd ejector pin. And it's not on anywhere. So down here on the bed, it's got an ejector pin, but they are going to be covered over. So again, great thought as going through. And then on this side, which technically on your blind side of it, we've got tiniest little rivet details. And it is incredibly small. The chassis running down in here that you're going to be building up, the wood effect with the planking has got full detail grain in it, and all those areas. Yes, there is a little bit of sinkage in there, but I don't think you see those areas. But that, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, has actually got really sharp rivets all the way over it. So that's absolutely fantastic detail on something so small. Again, that's incredibly nicely done. Okay, so down in here, again, we've got some of the parts, spare wheel, back of the box, things like that. That's really nice indeed. Some very good details on that one. And then just in here, we've got a couple more little sprues just down in here. So again, we've got the detail actually in this scale is incredible. So again, you've got beautiful raised rivet details all the way on this bonnet, on these doors. The floor has actually got all the bolt heads, things like that. The engine looks absolutely exquisite down in here. And again, working your way through the different areas. And that's why you don't really need injection moulding for the clear parts. You're better off using acetate. They're flat. And also, because of the scaling of it, it will be spot on. So that's really nice. Those relief springs, all individuals, looking fantastic. We've got the gearing system down in here, running off the drive shaft, obviously for the wrecker gear at the back. Very nicely done. We've got the wheel arches, the diffs. Actually, I have to say, I am blown away by the detail on this. Really nice. Underneath here, the bonnet. You have the bonnet open, no eject pins or anything else like to worry about, and you've got all the framework on the inside, as with the framework and all the various parts on the inside of the doors. So again, fully detailed inside and out in 70-second, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, so a lot of the stowagey type items, the boxes, things like that, as you might imagine. Okay, steering wheel, all of those areas, and again, beautifully done. Good, nice attachment points to all of these as well. No sign of flash, no sign of sink marks or anything on any of these smaller parts. So that's really, really nice. And then we've got a match pair for the wheels. So again, you've got your wheels, hubs. These are these rifles as well. Some of the other toe eyes, things like that, as you can see right the way through. I am blown away. I actually think the detail on that is incredible. That has to be one of the best or the most detailed kits I've seen in 70-second for a long, long time. Just the level of detail and the way that the bolt heads, they just seem to be so fine and so nice and so in scale and everything. That will make an absolutely stunning kit. And again, I was blown away by the 35th scale one because that was an amazing piece of kit. But for this one is literally a miniaturized version of that actual kit, and to take something so detailed in 35th and to turn it into 70-second is no mean feat at all. So I tip my hat to your IBG. You've released there an absolutely fantastic model. If you do want to get it, you can get it from us as always. It is available for £15 as well. That's a hell of a lot of detail just for 15 quid in a kit, and it will keep you going, and you're going to have something very, very nice at the end of it. So it's an absolute must from me on this one. So it's the IBG 172nd Scammell Pioneer SV2S.